Good evening. This is CTV News for Friday, July the 24th. I'm Sonia Shrivastava.
And I'm Byron Scott. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, a Suitland man will spend the next 50 years behind bars. Clifton Bernard apologized in court before sentencing. Now, Bernard killed his girlfriend's 2-year-old son, Jameer Shipp, after bashing his head against the wall in 2013. Now, just before sentencing, the victim's family told the court how much he is missed and the impact his death has had on the family. The judge saying the crime was beyond comprehension upon handing down those 50 years. Here was the other reaction after the hearing.
It was vague. I expected more of an apology. He just said, "I'm sorry," and didn't speak after that. I thought it was very, very lame.
We're here today for justice for Jameer. We believe that we have gotten that justice, and again, we are grateful for the law, because but for the law on a day like today, we'd be looking for revenge or retribution, but we didn't have to because the law spoke.
And if he's ever released, Bernard would be subject to 5 years of supervised probation.
And our other top story tonight, 2 women are dead and at least 10 other people are injured after a gunman opens fire inside a movie theater in Lafayette, Louisiana, before turning the gun on himself. It happened last night as folks were watching the film Trainwreck. Witnesses say 58-year-old John Hauser stood up and started shooting at the crowd. There are reports that Hauser was a drifter who had become estranged from his family. We spoke with some local residents in Largo today. One of them tells us he no longer goes to the movies.
Makes you scared not to want to go. You don't know who's who nowadays. I don't go.
You don't go to the movies?
No,
Yeah.
It's
scary.
It's scary, yeah. So, I can wait on the movie when it come on TV.
Absolutely does not affect the way I go to the movies. If we let fear be what we live by, we won't go anywhere, we won't do anything. So I walk by faith, not by fear.
The first time I heard it, I was kind of scared to go to the movies, but now it's all right. I have God with me, so I know nothing's going to happen.
Now, you may recall back in 2014, 21-year-old Manuel Joyner Bell bottle bombed 6 movie theaters in the D.C. area, including that theater you saw, the Magic Johnson Theater in Largo.
And for our next story, we're going to take you to Greenbelt. Now, take a look at these houses. This is the 8100 block of Bird Lane. Now, police say a man recently advertised for rent a property on the street. But a few days later, someone paid cash to rent the townhouse and moved in after forking over $2,000. The problem, according to police, the man didn't own the property he was renting out. Now, the victim found out when the realtor who was in the process of selling the house stopped by.
Sometimes things are not what they seem. It all comes down to your due diligence. Check with the rental listings, get on the internet, find out what homes are legitimately up for rent as opposed to up for sale. And there should be a red flag if anybody ever considers paying in cash. Like you said, it's not illegal, but it should kind of raise your awareness.
And Matthew says the scammer is still on the loose. Anyone with any information is asked to call Greenbelt Police.
Well, Maryland Governor Larry Hogan has now gone through 2 rounds of chemotherapy. He tells the Washington Post that his doctors are very, very pleased and are shocked at how well he's doing. He adds that the tumor in his neck that led to the discovery of his cancer has shrunk. Hogan has lost some of his hair and is being told to limit his contact with the public for fear of germs. He is currently receiving treatment at the University of Maryland Medical Center in Baltimore. Glad to see that, he is doing well from all the treatments. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Sonia Shrivastava.
And I'm Byron Scott.